Anyway, I actually like sometimes to listen to music, not keep talking. I'm tired. But anyway, question about, from what I understand, question about AirBnB. What can I say? That's not my name. That's my software decisions, but it's not my name. Well, some software decisions. I did not see the whole thing, but because I don't use Airbnb, so in general, what was in '92. So I came to like search engine, and I came to e-commerce stores. Then I thought on my own, because I don't have a store. Because if I allow them to have stores, okay, they have stores, they do business. But I thought besides stores, I want to have something of my own. So I came to platforms which is mine. It's kind of under one roof, and they don't require really physical building. So unless it's like Amazon, for that one I had warehouse optional. But in most cases at that time, if I don't have warehouse, it would be like eBay. They sell, so I don't store that inventory. Those houses or smaller businesses, they store inventory. So I had few decisions like that. So hotels. In case of hotels, I did think for some time about people are staying in hotels. So for hotels, you see, I don't have my building. I post their buildings under my one roof kind of platform, which is hotels. But when you click, you see many hotels. So I have hotels, but I don't have the buildings. So I did like that idea to have a platform, but I don't have physical property, because I would need to buy a lot before even doing anything. So for me it was important something like that is okay under one roof, but I don't have physical stuff. Or like dealerships, I have many dealerships under one roof of my platform, but I don't need to buy any dealerships. I just need to make a platform. So I did like those kind of decisions. So now when it comes to, let's say, hotels, first I started to think about hotels. Hotels, I have one platform, but I have different hotels on one platform. I allow them to place their advertising of rooms or whatever they have available, or basically for people to see prices, to see what's available. The same I had for flights, different flights, different companies, and people see tickets. So now, when it comes to hotels, after I did finish thinking about hotels and flights, I started to think about people are not always going to hotels, especially like if you look at Ukraine. Especially in old time, many people did not go to hotel. When they arrived to airport, or when they arrive to railroad station, they go to relatives or friends, or sometimes they go to hotels. But there is another option. They look for people who are offering rooms or even apartments for rent. In America it's not very common, but overseas quite common. Suppose you imagine you are in United States and I have the closest airport is John Wayne Airport. So you arrive at airport, you go outside, and there are some different people, old or sometimes young, but in most cases old. They just want to make extra money, and they go there, and pretty much every day at certain location. Sometimes you ask, do you have anything for rent, rooms for rent or house for rent? Well, not the house, but most likely it's gonna be a room for rent or apartment for rent. House for rent, it's not that often people ask questions like that. It was overseas like over 30 years ago, 30 something years ago. So it was okay to go outside of airport or railroad station and look for standing people and ask a question if you have rooms for rent. In America it's not very common, but over there it was quite common. I think today maybe even some old lady that doesn't know, she doesn't know how to use computer, she might go even to train station like back in old days. So not everybody can use computer or have computer, but if they have like rooms or apartments or something like that, because pensions are small, they suppose have 3-bedroom apartment and they can rent out one room. For how long? It depends on how long you want. They like maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. They don't really like 1 day, but like for 1 week, 2 weeks. So you go and ask, do you have rooms for rent? And they say yes or no. If no, do you know anyone here offering rooms? Yes, that guy or that lady. Or maybe, I don't know. So that was a situation overseas, which when I was thinking about that platform, before thinking about that platform, I did think about that part. That's my starting point for a platform like AirBnB. So basically that was my beginning point. Why? Because I did not like the idea to put hotels, which is business, with houses like those old lady, old man. I thought it's better keep separate. I don't like people go in some 5-star hotel and some old lady one room, which is not business. So I separated. I had hotels and then I had separate. Now I had another one, apartments for rent. If you see apartments for rent, it's my software decisions. So because I separated real estate, buying, commercial, non-commercial, and then renting. But when it's renting, I separated renting by a person, old lady, or renting by, it's like hotel renting. You rent a room, or you have a room, right? Or apartment, because at that time I knew I was in America. When I was thinking about the system, I was in America. After New York, I've seen stuff in New York, in Boston, because I was in New York, Boston. Then I was in Minnesota. So I did know in America people rent apartments. It's not always they purchased. So for apartments, I had apartments for rent. For hotels, and for people like that old lady to guy. It's kind of like that old time Ukrainian way. I don't know if they still have it, but they might have, they might not, I don't know. But if old lady doesn't know about computer, maybe she's still going trying to get somebody at the railroad station. So anyway, my idea about that is like I said, AirBnB is not my name, but my idea, the owner will post his location, his apartment pictures, whatever he or she has, and the price. Or another option, negotiable, but in general, from my experience, they don't like to negotiate too much. If they will be okay to negotiate, it will be a little bit down. They don't want to make a big discount. If somebody told you room is $500 or $400 here, they will not go to $300 most likely. So expect maybe they will come down to like $475, $450. They will not go. So it could be an option like for a little negotiation, but in general, it's optional. But in general, my idea was they tell the price. Make your offer would be additional, like I said. So now, what can I say? So they post. So when people are searching, suppose they search by location, it should give option to search by location, by town, because at that time I came to maps, like for real estate, you can do it by map, find on a map, click and see the price. So what else can I say? So that is a site, particular site that I had for people renting to people. It's not business to people, it's not business to business, it's people to people. Now I see well, Airbnb, maybe they added something, but my main purpose was people to people. Airbnb is like they make like, I think they've made like a professional photographer or something. In my case, it's optional, professional photographer. If you have like a luxury hotel, maybe, or luxury apartment, yeah, you can use professional photographer. Otherwise, you just take picture with your phone. My original, yeah, good picture, but not really. Professional photographer should go to every apartment. So if they are able to post good pictures, it would allow them to post good pictures. But I think Airbnb, they changed to professional photographer, or maybe not, I'm not sure. I think so. But anyway, so, and that would be a software. It's like I call them package. It's a software package. Like I said before, it's not hotels, it's not apartments, it's people to people. Now, when it comes people to people, they just should agree. So they should agree on everything. How long, price, whatever, and then rent. I did few times in my life overseas. But I, like I said, I went to a railroad station and I see people here and there without suitcases keep standing. I ask him, because you can see if they're, sometimes if you see them often, you already know They are not traveling people. No suitcases, nothing. They're just standing there every day. So sometimes overseas, those people, like when your train comes, and those old lady or old man, they can go kind of towards the walking crowd from the train, and they can even say, room for rent, room for rent, room for rent. Who need room for rent? So that's how it was over there. So my experience is only dealing with those kind of people without the platform. I came to the platform, but I never really used that. I never used AirBnB. Now it's a software, because the software, it's kind of my build-up within my system. So I have a building. I can have the hotels package software. I can have those like Airbnb. That's my decision for people to people. Now another place I had. Sometimes I had not one, but I can have 2 or 3 places, because I don't like people sometimes to leave, and maybe they just want the same place. So I had what is today Craigslist. I had the same people to people rentals on those like Craigslist, which is my software decisions, and I had also optional on social network like Facebook. There they can sell items and they can offer rooms for rent on personal level. But you see, what I see right now, sometimes once in a while scam artists come. You see, scam artists for Airbnb, they're trying to rent, and then I guess they're acting like the owner, trying to sell that house. Basically scam artists. They're acting like the owner. In reality, they are not the owner. They're like Airbnb people. So I guess I did think about that from the point of how it will look and how it will work and what else I need. But I just wanted to have my exploring. So I did think further and further about different packages for exploring or networking or wireless, whatever. I did not think too much about scam artists, because I don't know all the scam art available out there. If I would work at police with experience, I would know different, or FBI, I would know different scam artist tactics, but at that time I did not think about that part. Only strictly from software development, about new product, I guess, product or project. So if I have hotels, okay, I finished thinking about it. What else? And I came to this. And then what else? I came to that. And what else? I came to that. What else? I came to that. But I didn't go deeply into possible scam artists doing stuff. That's all I can say shortly about that package like Airbnb. Have a good time. Bye.